to the Makeshift Tavern. This is the first episode of our podcast called Over a Barrel, where me and Ed talk about shit over a barrel.
We're uncut, we're uncensored,
Uncircumcised.
Are you circumcised? Nah, let me hear.
Uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised, and we're coming at you raw.
Raw, yeah. Cheers.
What a way to start. Just a little taste of what's to come.
Over a Barrel, episode 1, off to a great start.
Roaring start.
Absolute killing it.
Well, seeing as this is our very first podcast, I feel like we should talk about how the tavern became the tavern.
Yeah, from its humble beginnings to its humble standing now.
Yeah, very humble.
Very humble. But it's still here. Oh, it's still here. It's not like it's been gone for a while or at all.
Tavern never left.
Tavern never left.
Never went anywhere.
No. Let's go back to its inception. The start.
The inception.
Where it all began.
Where I couldn't get to sleep one night. And I had a dream that one day I would be doing this with Iman. And not you.
And as most of you will know, I am not Iman.
Yeah, no, so what happened, right, so it was even weirder than that. It wasn't just like a spur of the moment, like, bing, light bulb, had an idea in my head. It was the movie Uncharted, like the new one. There isn't an old Uncharted movie. But
no, but the one with Tom Holland.
Yeah, and Mark Wahlberg. It's shocking. Terrible.
Boston. Departed.
Yeah. No, it was a good movie though.
Yeah, it was a great movie. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. So we're going to watch that in cinemas, and there's a bit earlier on in the movie where Tom Holland's character, Nathan Drake, he's doing bartending.
Yeah,
and he's doing a bit of like, he's got that girl, he's trying to take it. Yeah, but he's giving it a bit of flair.
Yeah.
And I've always liked flair bartenders. Like there's been times ages ago going into the casino in the city, and obviously, you know, you got like top of the top bartenders in there, and there was this one guy I remember who was always giving it 110%. I was like, that guy's fucking cool. Like, I want to be that guy. Like, I don't want to be working behind the bar, I just want to be able to do that cool shit.
Yeah, I want to be
impressive.
Flashy. Yeah. I don't want to be serving people, I just want to be flashy.
That's right. So, was watching Uncharted, saw that, got home, like, still thinking about the movie, as you do. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I was in bed going, maybe I want to learn flair bartending. Maybe I'll learn flair bartending. And that's when I thought of Iman, because he's a pretty fucking good bartender.
He's been doing it for years.
That's right. And I thought, surely he knows how to do a bit of flair.
Yeah, he's tried. Yeah. He's not bad.
So I was thinking maybe I could get him to show me a thing or two, or if he hasn't done much of it, maybe me and him could learn together. I just wanted to learn it as a talent. So I had that going through my head, and I'm in bed, you know, trying to get to sleep, thinking about that. And then I got the idea of Cocktail PvP.
Yeah.
Which by now is out. The first episode.
First episode dropped on Monday.
Finally. So I had that idea. It wasn't quite how it is now, but I had that little bing, that would be such a fun thing to do. Go head to head, myself as a complete novice, and Iman as a professional. Cocktail PvP.
Yeah. Pro versus pleb.
Pro versus pleb. Not so much anymore, but...
Not anymore. Like, it has evolved to just player versus player, basically. We've dropped the whole pro versus pleb because you are no longer a pleb. We've been doing this for over a year and a half, and you've taken the reins on like 95% of it, because up until now, we've been majority just TikTok. That's been you like the entire time, unless if I can get down here, then I'll be I'm in videos here and there, but you are the face of the Makeshift Tavern for TikTok.
That's right. It's all scheduling. I mean, like the tavern is at my house.
Yes, it makes it a lot easier.
Of course, I'm going to be doing all the filming for it. So I messaged him on that night because I know he stays up all night anyway, just to get the idea out of my head. And I like gave him the rough rundown, like I want to do this thing where we go head to head and make cocktails. And he messaged me back, which is rare.
Very rare.
Very rare.
Yeah.
And he loved the idea. He's like, yeah, sounds awesome. So I was like, sick, we've got it. We've got this idea. It's going to be super fun. We're going to have fun doing it. Hopefully other people enjoy it as well. And that was the core concept. And then we went to the Woody.
Yes, you came into the tavern that I was working at with Iman.
Yeah, were you working? I think you were working that night.
I was working that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
and so was Iman.
I think mine was. Then he finished, and you met up, and I was still working.
That's right.
And we were having a chat. It was like it was sometime during the week, because I remember finishing kind of early. Oh, pardon me. And yeah, because you were there and you guys were chatting, and then you were talking to me about the idea. I'm like, that sounds amazing. You're going to need someone to edit these videos.
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm a sneaky son of a bitch. So I managed to weasel my way into your little...
But I mean, like, thank fuck you did, because... No offense to him, but
I know.
He is very hard to schedule things with. I mean, it's been hard enough you and me scheduling things, but he's on a whole nother level. He's
exactly right. Well,
like he's busy. Like
he's a manager now.
Yeah, I'm not angry at him.
He's basically running a pub now.
That's right. For anyone that's been with the Tavern in the early days, you would have seen him on. He was in a couple of the earlier videos.
Yeah, I was doing the non-alcoholic.
We did one non-alcoholic video, but we were doing the drinks for you, where we were crafting cocktails for our viewers based on like their names or profile pictures and all of that stuff. And it wasn't easy, and the videos weren't performing that well.
No, the amount of effort going into the amount of performance you're getting out, it was not worth it.
No, and trying to schedule with him on weekly was way too hard.
Yeah,
because we were trying to make it a weekly series.
Yep.
But yeah, so then you jumped in.
And I remember that night, we came back, before all this was what it is now, we came back and we filmed a pilot in your kitchen.
The terrible pilot. It will never see the light of day.
It will never see the light of day.
Unless... No, I don't think it will ever see the light of day.
Join our OnlyFans. No.
Yeah, we did the whole thing naked.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Just boys being guys.
Just guys being guys. Just
dudes
hanging loose. But the proof of concept was great. Since then, we've changed it a lot. To if we brought out the original footage now and compared it to what we've just put up, it's a massive contrast.
Wouldn't hold a candle to it.
Does not.
Well, we didn't even, like, PvP now we're side by side. When we did the proof of concept, it was taking turns.
Exactly right.
We didn't have any, like, dividers.
We didn't have any
anything.
Because we went from the pub straight back to your place, and we're like, let's do it. Let's go right now.
Yeah, we were keen. We were, like, hell pumped. We loved the idea, and we got stuck into it.
Yeah.
But the reason it took so long to get PvP happening is because on that same night, I think it was the same night, we're like, we need a name. Like, we'll make a YouTube account because we want to get onto YouTube.
Yeah.
That was the whole idea.
I think we'd left.
It was earlier,
and then you
later in the week.
Yeah, and then you messaged us saying...
I feel like you were there when we came up with the name idea.
I don't know, was I? I remember getting a message saying, this name is sick.
No, I feel like you were there. I feel like we all sort of came up with the name together.
Maybe.
Yeah,
we could both be wrong in the amount of drinks we've had in the past year and a half.
I mean, tell me about it.
Yeah.
The initial idea I had was like, we'll call it The Tavern.
Just The Tavern.
The Tavern. Of course that's taken.
Where are you going? The Tavern. Everyone's got The Tavern.
Of course that's taken. So we were trying to think of different names. Like, we're thinking things with barrels and whatnot. And then it was Aaron.
Yeah.
They came up with the Makeshift Tavern because we were in the kitchen. It was all makeshift. Well, we didn't have any equipment, nothing.
No.
And
barely had a bottle of alcohol, do you know?
That's right. So we quick search Makeshift Tavern. No, it doesn't seem to exist anywhere. Done. Made the YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I think that was all I made at first. But I thought we'll get the name. We'll lock in the name so no one else can take it. And we were still like, all right, we're just going to get together, get the alcohol, and then we can film PvP.
Yeah.
That's all going to happen. We're going to go on YouTube. It's going to be awesome. And in the meantime, again, another late night, can't get to sleep. And I'm like, what would the Makeshift Tavern do for TikTok? Just to like get the ball
rolling. Because the original plan was always YouTube. That was, we wanted to do PvP. That was the big thing. Is like, we're going to do full episodes, PvP. The original plan was to do 3 drinks an episode. And then we shortened that down to the 1, which, thank God, was so much easier.
Yep.
And in the meantime, you just kind of got antsy, like, I'm just gonna do some TikToks.
Well, yeah, I had the idea. I was like, Makeshift Tavern, makeshift drinks. What would be a makeshift drink? And like, we play D&D. We've got
dice everywhere.
Loads of dice. And I thought, what if I just roll up ingredients? Simple, easy.
Yep.
And so I think I told you the idea, I told Imani the idea, I told Aaron the idea, like I was telling everyone about it. I was like, yeah, this would be a really cool idea, we're going to do it. But I still wanted to do it like with one of you.
Yeah.
Because my fucking social anxiety was like, do not put yourself in front of a camera and put it on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, just don't.
Look at you now.
I mean, yeah, we've come a long way.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was my biggest issue. That was my biggest hurdle at first. But time was ticking and scheduling was not happening. And I was like, fuck it, I've got, like, I didn't have all this alcohol, but I was like, I've got a small collection of alcohol.
Yeah.
You know, there's different mixes. We can just throw whatever. Like, I've got like soft drinks in the fridge and milk and all that fun stuff. And
Tomato sauce.
Yeah, just a bit of pen and paper, boom, make some lists.
Yep.
And the lists were real short at first. And you can still see them in the early episodes.
Yeah, that's right.
And,
if you scroll well back through our TikTok.
Yeah, and we had these barrels in the kitchen. So I thought, cool, we got like something to work on, and it was truly makeshift. Like, we didn't have any shakers, nothing, no jiggers. I was using little plastic shot glasses to measure.
Remember you were using a NutriBullet to shake?
Yep, couldn't shake anything.
Exactly right. Yeah.
So I just like blended a bit. Yep, good enough.
Yeah, blend it, or just put the lid on and.
Yeah. And I was pouring out of that. It was truly makeshift. And yeah, it kind of took off. It wasn't huge, but like people were liking it. The followers were growing fairly quick.
It was a niche market, and as far as we knew, we were the only ones doing it.
That's right.
Until
then we found out. It was I think it was drink number 18. If memory serves right, it's been a while since I've had to explain the situation. I think it was drink number 18, and we had someone comment saying, I'm pretty sure the comment was, this is like roll for sandwich, but for alcoholics. Yeah. And I was like, what's roll for sandwich? And my mind, when I read the comment, went back to like old internet memes, like Icon has cheeseburger, like roll for sandwich. Yeah. And I'm like,
roll for sandwich?
Yeah, so I've gone straight to Google, I'm like, roll for sandwich. Yeah. Nothing's coming up. Because at the time, obviously, Adventures in Narnia, he was small as well, because he had just started doing roll for sandwich. So nothing's coming up. I'm like, what is wrong? Like, I want to understand this reference. Like, what is this guy talking about? Yeah. And then I went back to TikTok and I looked up roll for sandwich, and then obviously it came up, and I was like, oh, holy shit! Like, that's awesome. Like, someone else is doing what we're doing. Like, there's more. There's the community.
And this guy's got he's doing food. He's doing the same thing as us, but he's got his own twist on it, his own spin.
Yeah. So he was obviously he's blown up. He's huge.
Smashed it. Yeah.
Who doesn't love sandwiches?
Exactly.
Everyone likes sandwiches. Everyone can eat a sandwich. Not everyone drinks alcohol.
No, this is right.
But yeah, so obviously that was really cool. And then now there's so many people.
We've met so many people in the Roll for community.
I know technically we don't call ourselves Roll for, but I suppose we fall into the category.
Yeah, because we roll for shit.
That's right.
You know, our take is it's a makeshift drink because we're the makeshift Tavern.
That's right. That was the whole concept.
Yeah, like we've found ourselves in what do they call it? Like the Tavern talk.
Yeah,
where with a lot of like
D&D talk.
D&D talk.
Yeah, fantasy.
Yeah, and just like the community is massive, and I didn't expect that at all. When you told me the idea, I remember I was in the middle of the fucking forest, freezing, just absolutely freezing. Like, we were filming a short film, and some of the days were like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
That's rough.
It was absolutely ruthless.
Rough, buddy.
Yeah, and so whenever I got reception in there, I was on TikTok, like looking at the shit that you're posting, because I think you told me about it, and then you sent the first one to me. Yeah. I'm like, oh, this is sick. Yeah, I'm fucking all for it. And I was telling the whole crew, and everyone was like, yeah, me and my mates are doing this. It's going to be cool. Yep. And then from there, I remember the video you put up thanking everyone for 500 followers.
These 500.
Because we weren't expecting to get past 5.
No, I mean, as of today of filming this, we're coming up on 215,000, which is stupid numbers.
It's absolutely, you said it right, it's stupid. Yeah, but I mean, we're absolutely grateful for every single one of them.
The whole journey's been fun. It's like, obviously, we're happy it's picked up as much as it has, but we never expected it.
Yeah, you never want to see something fail, but we didn't expect it to go this well.
That's right. The whole PvP idea in the beginning was me just going, that would be fun to do with my friends.
Yeah.
And if people enjoy it as well, bonus.
And awesome, yeah.
Yeah. And that was the same with the makeshift drink idea. I thought that's going to be fun. I'm going to have fun doing that. And if other people like it, other people like it. And other people did like it.
Other people did like it. Yeah.
And then we did have to get over the hurdle because at one point, when Roll for Sandwich was getting bigger and bigger and bigger, a lot of people assumed that we got the idea from him. Yes. Which is a fair assumption.
Yeah, it's
it's very similar content.
It's a very fair assumption in the fact that yes, it's two people rolling dice to get outcomes for something to ingest.
That's right.
But the other side of the coin is there are almost 8 billion people in the world.
Oh yeah.
Somebody's going to have the same thought as somebody else.
Oh yeah.
At some point in their life.
I think the biggest issue was because Roll for Sandwich was getting so big, there was a lot of people that were doing their own inspired by Roll for Sandwich.
Exactly right.
Which is great because that just meant there was more to the community for us to connect with.
Yeah.
It was like, it was really good. The community was really building. Like we've met some good friends of ours now through
exactly right.
that side of TikTok.
We've made connections all over the world, the UK, America, Canada, other places in Australia.
That's right.
Yeah. Everyone's been super chill. It's just like you're saying, there's one or two that were coming at us saying, you didn't credit
a bit more than one or two.
Yeah, I know.
There was a period where it was like constant.
Yeah.
To the point where I made the video explaining like, well, look, we started this time, he started this time. We didn't know about him because he was small at the time when we started.
Yeah.
It was a 2-week from him to us. So it was like, we would have to have found his content before he was even big.
Yeah.
We didn't know it was going to blow up like it did. We didn't know we were going to get as big as we've got.
Exactly right.
So we would have to have found it and gone, I'm going to steal that idea, and then start making the content 2 weeks later. Like, there's a small window to, like, but a lot of people don't see that. They just see the most recent video and go, oh, you're this small, he's this big, you copied him.
Exactly right.
Give him credit.
Exactly right.
If I did, I would. Like,
if we stole it from him, we'd give him credit. Yeah. Credit where credit is due.
It can be very frustrating.
Yeah, but like, that's the thing. It's always been other people. He's never come at us. He's never said anything.
No, he came in on that video I made addressing it and just sort of saying, sorry, you have to deal with it. Like,
he's actually been really cool about it.
He's a really chill guy.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of really like the Roll for Sandwich series. Like,
so do I. It is awesome.
It is.
Yeah, he's killing it. It's so much fun.
Did you see when he had to drink the was it 16 ounces of ketchup?
No, I think I heard about it. I think you told me about it, but I never saw it.
It was brutal.
We should do a collab with him.
Well, we could. I mean, he doesn't really collab with many people from what I've seen.
We'll be the first.
He's got something going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's kind of the main story of how it all came to be and hurdles we had to get over with the sandwich police, as we lovingly
sandwich
call
police,
them. People like to have their opinions on things.
Yeah, well, everyone has an opinion.
That's right. Yeah. I never got too beat up about it. I just got exhausted explaining to all of them. I could have just let it sit, but it's like, I just want to tell them no. Yeah, that's not how it is.
And I think there were a couple of people that came at you like, I'm a sandwich. You're like, well, actually no, and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Some people like once they found it, oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah. But it's like,
it's still exhausting.
Don't be so judgy.
That's a good sign that you're making it. Is that people are coming for you?
I suppose so. We don't get it nearly as much now because I think the Roll 4 community has grown so much and it's become such a big thing now that it's like,
you can't really say you stole this idea from this person.
That's right, because
when there are so many people under the umbrella doing it.
It might have been this person got it from that person, who got it from that person, and then you got it from that person. Like it grows, it goes around in a circle.
I mean, it's a
big old circle jerk.
If there's anyone out there that got the idea from us and started making their own thing, that's great.
Yeah.
I love the fact that we can inspire, whether they credit us or not. I don't care. It's if we can inspire someone to do something, and I think Roll for Sandwich is the same. It's just like you guys are doing. I'm doing this thing. It's really cool. You guys are taking my idea and doing your thing. That's really cool. It's all inspiring each other.
That's right. You can't own something like that. Like it's a concept. It's an idea. It's creativity. Go for it. And there was if we want to get real nitpicky, there was people doing it before Roll for Sandwich.
Yeah.
He just got big from it, and good on him. He deserves it. Like he's crushing it.
Yeah, if we really want to go back to the source, everyone needs to credit the creators of D&D.
Well, there's D20s that were found in ancient Egypt.
Exactly
Like,
right.
they could have been rolling for shit.
They could have been rolling for shit.
They could have been
Roll for pyramid.
Roll for pyramid. Roll for hieroglyphics.
Yeah, their language was all based on charts. What does this mean? Give me a sec. It's a fish.
Yeah, and that was the early days. If you go back and watch, like especially the first makeshift drink video, man, I was not as what's the word?
As charismatic.
I guess just
as fun.
Confident.
As confident.
I wasn't as confident. It was I'm holding the camera and it's like, welcome to the makeshift tavern. Let's make a makeshift drink. And then even drinking it, I'm like, let's give it a go. That was pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And that's it. Yep, done.
Yeah.
And it's so like low energy. I mean, we always went for like the chill vibe, kind of relaxing. Let's just watch a drink get made, drink a drink. Like no high energy, unless we're doing a live stream.
Yeah.
Which we'll get into that.
We'll get into the live stream debacle as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, it was all low energy. But yeah, as it went on, I definitely got more comfortable in front of the camera. The set obviously started getting upgraded in small ways. We did the sheets, started doing all the D&D character-based sheets, which people loved, which you can get on our Patreon.
Yes. Sign up for the sheets.
And if you become a champion, you can roll your own drink up.
And we'll make it and drink it. Rob Schneider is the Makeshift Tavern. But well, yeah, I mean, since all this got built, like it's well, it kind of separates because you were doing this all in like your house, like inside, in the kitchen and in the games room.
Yeah.
So, but to then have this kind of separates everything. So you can come out here and film everything and do all your stuff.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, you can put it down and just go back inside and pretend like it's not here for 8 hours and then come out here and do it again.
That is right. Obviously, for me personally, doing the TikToks, because I was trying to get daily uploads at one point. And it still is daily with the exception of Sundays. And sometimes I'll take like a Tuesday or Thursday off. But like it was Monday to Sunday, every day doing a makeshift drink. Boom, 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 boom. And I still do, but at the time I was working somewhere different, but I was working a full-time job. Monday to Friday, 40 hours a week, probably more than 40 hours if you count travel time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you travel in like half an hour, sometimes it's 45, an hour, like 2 and then back.
And then send back, yeah.
So sometimes you're looking at like a 10-hour day.
Yeah.
And then I'm coming home and I've got to film and edit and upload.
Yeah. If you're working really far away, that's an extra like 14 hours or
that's right.
10 hours a week.
I mean, sometimes I was working down at Murray Bridge, which is like hour and 15 from here.
Yeah.
And then that back as well. So it's like, and it's exhausting. You're working all day, like could be out in the sun, whatever, and then you come home. Like the drinks were nice most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time.
It's like nice to have like a drink at the end of the day sort of thing, but the challenge of trying to get them out and burnout hits.
Burnout is real,
Yeah.
man. Like burnout sucks. I've experienced it in many different forms. It sneaks up on you.
Oh yeah.
And especially when you're working like 40 plus hours a week and then trying to be creative and doing this stuff on top of that.
Yep.
You're getting it from. You're just getting reamed from both ends.
Go to Paris, man. Go to Paris.
Go to the Eiffel Tower. The burnout is just Eiffel Towering you.
Yeah. No, I've definitely experienced that. I'm at a point now where I can kind of balance it a lot easier. I'm still working more or less a full-time job, but it's a lot more flexible and relaxing. A lot of the jobs are closer to home, so I've got a bit more time. I try and spend my weekends a bit more efficiently.
Yep.
Try and pre-film some stuff for the week ahead, but yeah, it still hits. Like, it still can be a struggle sometimes hitting those uploads, especially when TikTok doesn't upload your videos properly.
Yes, that's another thing.
Yeah, we've had some issues.
We've had many issues with that clock app.
Yes.
From basically it just not uploading something. Trying 3 or 4 days in a row, it just sat there pending.
Yep.
We're like, is this a shadow ban? Is this a glitch?
It wasn't just the one upload sitting there pending. I tried to re-upload it like 4, 5, 6 times, and every time it did the same thing, just sat there pending. with no explanation.
Yeah.
Welcome to Over a Barrel Podcast, where we complain about everything.
What's on your mind? We'll complain about it. Children too loud? Tell me about it.
But yeah, no, we've had issues with TikTok. One of the big issues was the live stream situation, where we would get reported for things that borderline we might have said something that maybe was offensive.
It's super borderline.
Yeah, and we'd get banned because someone reported it, and the appeal would get rejected.
Yeah.
It's like, so no one's even checking it, or if they are, they just hate us.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It was just...
It's happened.
There's a couple of guys just drinking drinks and entertaining a crowd.
Yeah, we've had the proper ban twice and like a 10-minute ban once, but for the same report.
Yeah, the same report.
Yeah. Which was what was it, sexual exploitation or gender-based violence.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
don't think it was gender-based violence originally, it was just the sexual exploitation was the big issue.
When it's just basically two guys.
Yeah.
And of course Aaron.
Aaron was there for the first one.
Aaron was there for the first one.
And Aaron was mentioned in the most recent one that happened, but it was a very passing joke. Like, it was nothing that could have been taken the wrong way.
It was just three people drinking.
That's right, and someone just went, fuck you, report, and TikTok went, oh, bam, and then no appeal.
Yeah.
Which is why we're going to do our lives here, on YouTube, going forward.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're not TikTok, If we go live on TikTok and get banned for the same thing again, they might ban our whole account.
Yeah, and we like, we've put in over a year and a half of effort.
Yeah.
Every single one of those follows, we didn't go viral.
No.
We painstakingly grew.
Yes.
So I say we, like I did some of the work. Mainly you, but we painstakingly grew those 215,000.
I carried you like Sam carried Frodo.
Yeah, exactly right. You fat hobbit.
Too many of these.
Exactly right. But yeah, so we're still going to put stuff on TikTok. We're using just our short form content on there, our makeshift drinks.
You say short, it's getting longer and longer.
It's getting longer. Yeah, they've upped it to half an hour.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll go that long. Like, I don't like going over 10 minutes, but some of our videos are like 9.5.
Yeah.
They get long.
Some of our longer videos are great. Like those kamikaze ones, they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go watch our kamikaze outtakes on TikTok. But like, still like, watch this first and then go check that.
Kamikaze, the pre-workout energy drink.
We don't have any in here.
No, but just to clarify, that's what we mean when we say kamikaze.
Yeah, nothing else.
I need another drink.
Ooh, better crack that bad boy open. So that's kind of...
Crack that soldier boy. Sorry.
That's kind of the history of the Makeshift Tavern. Like, in a nutshell, sort of where the idea came from, where we grew, like how we got to where we are now, the hurdles that we've faced, you know, the annoyances that we've had to deal with, whether it's TikTok doing it or people coming in the comments, coming at us.
Yeah.
But overall, I would say the experience has been really good.
The experience has been amazing.
Yeah.
And to touch back on what we were saying before is the community that has grown and the friends that we've made and the amount of times that we will, in the live stream, we'll joke about doing a world tour.
2024.
2024!
World tour.
Makeshift Tavern World Tour coming to your town.
This year. Sometime.
This year. The amount of people were just like, yeah, you can come crash on my couch. It's fine, just do the live from my living room.
I'm sure that wouldn't be a terrible idea.
No, not at all.
Oh, that was a weird one. That was a liquid burp. All right. But no, like, World Tour would be amazing. I don't think it's going to happen this year unless YouTube happens to blow up, which...
Probably not. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're still going to keep doing it.
Come back and cut this little clip out when we blow up.
Yeah, exactly right, yeah. June 2024. 10 million subscribers.
Oh man, we'll see what happens. Hopefully a bunch of you that are watching this first podcast episode have come from TikTok, because we're going to let people know before this comes out that it's happening.
Yep. And if you didn't come from TikTok, you just found this organically or through a friend, welcome.
Yeah.
Oh boy, sorry.
Thanks for being here. That's how you get welcome.
That's how we say hello in my country.
In the tavern.
In the tavern, yeah. The tavern is a country.
Could we?
Do you think we could? Could the tavern become a sovereign nation thing? Could we be like Victor Von Doom?
We can try. We can certainly try.
That'd be great.
If anyone's got any like strings they can pull to make the tavern its own country
with its own currency.
Yeah, tavern
bucks.
Tavern bucks. Makeshiftery doos.
Makeshiftery doos. This big and they're made from stone.
That'll be 5 makeshiftery doos.
You can only get 1s and 2s. It's just like,
that'd be fun.
That'd be great.
Also, if you are like new to the tavern and this is one of the first things you've seen, maybe you've seen our PvP episode that came out earlier this week.
If you haven't, check it out.
Yeah, definitely go check it out. But if not, go check out our TikTok as well, because we've been on there for the last year and a half and there's heaps of content that is different to the PvP. It's makeshift drinks.
Yeah.
Which we were talking about earlier.
We were talking about earlier.
So if you were very confused about what we were talking about, go over to TikTok. Check us out on there and you'll understand what's happening. It's a lot of fun.
The Makeshift Tavern on TikTok, or is it the .makeshift.tavern?
I think if you just type in the Makeshift Tavern, we should come up. If you Google the Makeshift Tavern, we come up.
Oh, fucking look, we've made it. If you Google our name and it comes up, we've made it.
Yeah, so if you're trying to find us and you can't, just Google us. we will be there.
Yeah, don't waste your time, it's fine. No. Incognito mode.
Yeah, no, you don't want anyone to know.
You don't want anyone to.
Jesus.
Yeah, your parents would come in, see you looking at our TikToks and like, why can't I just walk in and watch you, find you watching porn or something normal?
I've raised a failure.
Don't I hit you hard enough?
Yeah, it's got dark all of a sudden. But that is the history.
That's the history.
Of the tavern, and that's where we're at. And you guys have been here for maybe very short of the journey or the whole journey.
And like this is where we are now. This is the next step.
Yeah, we do want to keep growing from here because we've got PvP happening now finally. After over a year and a half, from the initial conception, we finally got to our original idea. Yep.
He's a very gassy.
Yeah, very gassy boy today.
Gassy? Is it gas?
So we got to that. PvP. We're still doing the TikTok. We're still doing makeshift drinks over there and other content. I've got some new stuff happening.
Yep.
But I'll still mostly be doing that. You're going to be taking over YouTube.
Yes, I'm the one controlling the YouTube. So
you're going to be editing these videos.
I'm editing, uploading,
doing the whole shebang.
Yeah, running everything basically. So if you comment on a video and you get a reply from the Makeshift Tavern, that will be me.
Maybe I'll make like my own Makeshift Tavern. I can help you out with the comment. No, you do it all then. I don't have time for any. I'm too busy on TikTok.
Yeah, you're too busy like dealing with the TikTok comments.
Yeah, I mean they come through a lot now. Like the bigger we've grown on there, because I used to try and reply to everyone.
Yeah,
and we try to reply. I can't reply to everyone. I try.
But that's the thing. That's small creators. One of the best ways to grow on any platform, YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, anything like that, is you engage with the audience as much as you can. And when you've got a small audience, it's easy to engage. Yeah. So you at the start, you might get 5 comments. You can reply to every single one of them. It takes 5 minutes.
Yep.
Where when you grow and you get to 200,000 followers and the comments are like, you upload, you put the phone down, you go and have a shower, you come back and there's like 199 comments. Yeah. You can't get to every single comment. It is almost impossible. You're not going to sleep that night because every time you reply to one comment, another 5 have popped up.
That's right. We're not quite that big yet, but like we do get quite a few come in. Like I'll leave it for a bit open and it's like, you got 40 comments. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll definitely look at all of them. I read every comment.
Yeah.
If you make a comment, I've probably read it. There's maybe like 5% that slip through the cracks that I don't see, but I do see just about every comment. I just don't have the time to reply to them all.
Yeah, he's still a hard-working man.
But no, it's we've really come a long way, to be honest.
Come a long way.
I never expected us to get to this point.
I never expected us doing a podcast together.
No. There just seemed like the natural progression. Everyone's got a podcast.
Everyone's got a
Why
podcast.
not us?
Why wouldn't two straight white men have a fucking podcast? What a novel idea.
Yep. There's nothing special about our
There's
podcast.
fucking nothing special about our podcast. But,
Thanks for being here watching it anyway.
if you're still here.
Yeah, if you haven't left yet.
Yeah. I wonder what the viewer retention's like. I can't wait to see the analytics.
We'll find out. But yeah, so we've got PvP happening, we've got these podcasts happening. We want to dive into a bunch of stuff. We're on Twitch. We're going to be doing some Twitch
We're going to
gaming.
be doing some live stream gaming.
Yeah, we want to do some Baldur's Gate 3, some Minecraft.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love a bit of Minecraft?
A little Minecraft to just round out the week. Yeah, so it's all going to be very chilled.
Yeah, we want to do board games.
Going to do board games.
Yeah.
We at some point we want to do like a D&D campaign.
Yeah, we're going to renovate the rest of the tavern first because at the moment we just got
What are you
this.
talking about? The entire thing is finished.
I wish. No, we got this set up to film in, but we want to renovate the rest so we can film more stuff.
Yeah.
Proper big content in the rest of the tavern. So yeah, board games, D&D sessions. If we get to that point, we want to do the Twitch stuff. We're going to keep doing PvP because even if it doesn't perform well, it's a hell of a lot of fun.
It's a hell of a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
It's a good little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
It's not super long episodes, quite easy to digest, and it's just hectic.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying it as much as we enjoy filming it.
Yeah,
Because
that's the dream. As long as you guys like it as much as we like it, it's good.
I feel like if we're having fun doing it, people will have to be having fun watching it.
Well, it can't be 0% of people enjoying it.
Yeah.
There's going to be people who will click on, get 2 minutes in, and then it's not for me. I'll go to the next thing, which is fair enough.
Good for them.
Yeah. I mean, if there's that one person who's just like, the next one's out, and they just on board, they've got the same energy as we do.
Yeah,
That's why we do it.
That's why we do it. But I mean, if it happens to tank and we get to a point where we don't want to be doing it anymore, hopefully that doesn't happen. We'll just come up with a new idea. Yeah. Because we got ideas popping out left, right, and centre. We'll do something else.
We've already spent like $550,000 on the tavern.
No,
Might as well keep it going.
That's what the full-time job came in handy for. Buying all the alcohol and all everything for the tavern.
But, as soon as this is our full-time job, be laughing.
Yeah, that's the dream. That is the dream. Hey, if we could make this a full-time job, think about all the content we could create. Because ultimately, that's what I'm doing it for. Like, I just enjoy making content. I enjoy just like having fun with my friends and engaging with the community.
Making stuff.
Yeah,
Being creative.
Having fun with fans. Like, we got some real fun fans. We get the same people like that do come back, and I recognise them, and we build connections with them.
Exactly right.
That's what I like. I'm not here just to be like, I want your money, ha ha ha.
Yeah, no.
We don't make money from this.
We don't make a cent.
Maybe one day, but at the
that's
moment,
the dream.
it's all on our backs.
Yeah.
Mostly my back.
Yeah, mostly your bag.
But yeah, I mean, I'm the one drinking 90% of the alcohol most of the time, so of course I'm going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we had sponsors. I wish people were paying us to do this, but yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the first week of the Makeshift Taverns YouTube.
Yeah.
So come back to this video in 6 months' time.
Yeah, humble beginnings.
Humble beginnings.
Just like TikTok.
Yeah, but we've got aspirations, and let's just fucking do it.
Yeah, we just want to have a big year for the tavern this year.
Yeah, and you're here from the start, so welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Please don't unsubscribe.
And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe.
And ring the bell.
Oh man. Oh.
And turn notifications on.
You know what I hate? I hate saying in videos like and subscribe because it feels just cheap and nasty. But the other side of that is we need you to like and subscribe,
Please.
So, like, as much as we want you to subscribe to the channel and like the video, we actually want you to like it, not just click the button.
Key one is like the video.
Yeah.
And if you do like the video, then subscribe to us.
Yeah, like actually enjoy the video and then subscribe because we need the subscribers.
The subscribblers.
Yes, subscribers.
Subscribble-nauts.
To go on, but I hate being like and subscribe here.
Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of that.
No. It feels like you're begging for change.
That's right. It feels forced. It feels
very forced.
And like you hear it, because at the point now, so many people say it in their videos because obviously you have to, like you gotta try and get that engagement. But you almost become desensitized to it. Like you hear it and you're like, whatever. Like you don't even think, I better subscribe. I better surprise. Subscribe.
You click the button.
Yeah, it's like it's just you hear it and it's just like droning, like you've heard it 1,000 times before. Yeah. But you kind of have to do it.
You're not going to say to someone, "Don't buy my shit." Like if you're a salesman and your entire life depends on you selling things, you're not going to go up to someone who's like, "Hey, don't buy my shit."
Okay.
Or you want people to buy your stuff. Like we want to give people our
entertainment.
That's
what it's all about.
The content.
Just want to entertain. Because as much as we want to entertain you guys, we're also entertaining ourselves.
Exactly right.
Because when we film half the stuff we film, when we go live and do live streams, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
And if you guys are enjoying it as well, then win-win.
Yeah. We're just having fun, and you're just enjoying our energy, which then you give back, and then we enjoy your energy, and it's almost perpetual motion.
It's been a fun little trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think all our podcasts are going to be this sort of not intense. That's not the right word, but like deep.
Yeah. Well, this is the first one, so you might as well talk about the humble beginnings while we have more humble beginnings.
This is just like essentially an introduction to the Makeshift Tavern. Like, if you're new, this is our story. And even if you're not new, not everyone knows how we started up and where we started.
Hardly anybody does. Because not many people online, like friends of ours.
Yeah, we've spoken about it in live streams before, so the small groups of people in those live streams might have an idea of some of that story.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone really knows the full story of how we got to where we are today.
No, I don't think
people know bits and pieces.
Yeah. No one that's not in like close proximity to us.
Yeah, of course.
So this is a bit of an introduction to the Makeshift Tavern, how it started, where it's going, and an introduction to us.
Yeah, actually we haven't even introduced ourselves. Introduce me and I'll introduce you.
Should we?
I don't know.
Well, I said your name before.
Oh, did you?
At the start.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
I didn't say your name.
Oh, yeah,
I try not, like, it makes my mouth feel dirty.
It's like you just chewed on an onion. I like onions. I like raw onion. I went to a bar.
That's why you like me so much.
Yes,
I like it.
Just your stench makes me cry. You're like an ogre. You and your layers. I went to a barbecue once and they had onions that cooking on the barbie, as you do. You're cooking them up and they go all brown and soggy and that and weird or limp.
Yep.
And that was
caramelized. Is what they call it.
No, not even that. It's like in between.
Okay.
It's like you've been to a barbecue.
I don't eat onion though.
Yeah, I know, but you've seen it, surely.
I guess.
Okay, it just looks like earthworms, basically.
Sure, cool.
But it's not quite caramelized.
Like when you get some onions from a Bono's fucking sausages.
Yeah, exactly right.
Cool. I'm with you.
Yeah, but they had some cut up that weren't cooked. I'm like, I'm just gonna get those. And I just grabbed the raw ones and put them on my sausage and
what
bread.
What are you doing?
Yeah, they fucking ridiculed me for it. I'm like, are you serious?
You deserve it.
No, I'm like,
you freak.
Crunchy onion is so much better than cooked, soft, sad earthworm onion.
See, I'm the opposite. Like, I'm not big on texture, and crunchy onion does not do it for me. If I'm having onion, it has to be super caramelized, super soft.
Do you get onion on your burgers and stuff from Macca's?
Nah.
You gotta take it off.
Yeah. I can't do crunchy onion.
How?
I don't know. It's a texture thing. I'm weird, all right?
Can you eat an apple?
Yeah, I can eat a fucking apple.
That's a crunchy thing.
Yeah, but it's like when it's something. Usually, when crunchy onion, or like not quite caramelized onion, whatever, half cooked onion is in something.
Soggy, sad onion.
Well, no. Soggy's okay, but when it's like still got that bit of crunch to it,
yeah,
it's usually in a food that's soft. The rest of the food is soft, like spaghetti bog, hamburgers. Like it's all soft, mushy food, and you just get this in there, and I can't do it.
You can't do it.
Can't do it. It just puts me off ever since I was a kid.
Wow.
Like, and it was big. Spaghetti bog was the main thing.
And who hurt you?
I don't know. It's just
The Italians, apparently.
they did it. Wow!
So, like, do you ever eat like gyros or anything like that?
Not really.
Okay.
And if I have, it's usually just meat and sauce in it. Yeah.
Meat, bread, and sauce. You're eating a meat sandwich.
Yeah, pretty much.
So over gyros.
Real plain.
Wow, I didn't know you didn't like onion that bad.
Yeah.
This just isn't going to work. I'll see you fucking later. So that's the start and end of the Makeshift Tavern.
Yeah, I never could do it. Like, if it's caramelized and in stuff, yeah, I can eat it. But like, as soon as I get that crunch,
So like onion soup.
I don't think I've ever eaten onion soup.
Well, that's basically what caramelized onion is.
Yeah, well, I probably would eat it then.
Yeah,
Although
probably,
if it's just like liquid and onion, I don't know.
Yeah. So it's not a flavour thing. You don't.
No, I love flavour of onion. Flavour of onion is amazing. I'll put onion powder in heaps. Everything I cook, onion powder, onion garlic powder. Yep. But it's a texture thing.
Are you the same with like capsicum? Can you eat raw capsicum?
I can. I'm not huge on it.
Is it like the burn? Because raw onion has a bit of a burn to it.
No, it's purely texture. But like it's something about onions texture because I can do capsicum. I like capsicum. I do prefer it if it's a bit more like charred or seared or you know, cooked into something, stir fry or something. But like a raw capsicum, borderline. It's sort of like, I think because I like the taste of capsicum more than onion, because capsicum just slaps.
Capsicum is.
Capsicum just is. Bell peppers for anyone in America.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Anyone that's wrong.
For anyone that uses the imperial system. No, we love our friends across the.
Oh, of course.
The world.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, just it's mostly an onion thing.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, so you don't like onion, but
Yeah, I'm not big on it. It's not everything, but onion is a key little fucker.
key little fucker. So when Shrek came out, you were having nightmares about onions just peeling themselves.
Open Shreks.
Peeling open Shrek. So just when he's like eating the onion and yelling at Donkey, you weren't like having PTSD?
Man, I was sweating bricks.
You're sweating bricks.
Thousand-yard stare.
Shrek's eating an onion!
Yeah, no, it's not that bad. I don't like get freaked out when other people do it. Like when old mate Tony Abbott crunched down on a raw onion. I'm gonna your mate Tony Abbott.
My mate. I know Tony Abbott. Budgie smuggling.
That was the weirdest moment. It was on live television, wasn't it?
I think so.
Someone they gave him an onion for some reason, and he was just like, ate like a fucking apple.
When we do a live stream, I'm just gonna bring in an onion and not tell you, and then it's just like we turn around like,
Don't do it. It won't, unless you're forcing me to eat it. I don't care. Eat your onion.
I won't do that. We'll get banned.
Yeah. For sexual exploitation.
Of an onion.
Eat it. Yeah, good boy. Eat that onion.
Eat that onion.
I mean, it was along those similar lines while we got banned that first time. It was a lot more lighthearted, and it was Aaron and me and chocolate.
There's less onion.
A lot less onion. Yeah, I don't want to put onion. That's why we don't have cocktail onions on any of the lists, because I can't do them.
Oh, you motherfucker. Next list.
People are going to be like, you have to put it on.
We have to, yeah.
And it will have to be the lowest option.
I'm with them. I will pick it up front for cocktail onions.
It'll have to be a 2. Only because of how much I hate it.
Okay.
Like, I can't. People are like, what's there 2? But it's because I can't.
I'll replace all your dice with weighted dice. So you're rolling nothing but 2s.
The thing is, I can do it, I just won't like it at all. Like, it just, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at some of the shit I've drank. Like, I'm not, like, drinking liquids and solids are different for me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll drink just about anything within reason. Don't be disgusting.
I'll get you one alligator.
Yeah. But when it comes to like foods and textures, it's way different for me. It's a sensory thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
there are some foods that I won't eat. I can't think of any, but just because they feel bad.
But like I will, especially if I've had a few drinks, I will eat just about anything. Like even if 'cause I can't do mayonnaise.
There you go. I'll get the onions.
Yeah, I can't do mayonnaise either, and that's a taste thing. I hate the taste of mayonnaise.
Okay, like all mayonnaise? What about like aioli and stuff?
Mostly all mayonnaise. If it's got like that sort of mayo flavour to it, even a little bit comes through, I can't. It makes me gag. And I hate it because so many foods I like have mayonnaise in them, and I want to just enjoy it for what it is, but I always have to get mayo taken out or just not eat it altogether.
I was glad you didn't say I don't like mayonnaise because it's too spicy.
No, it's just something about it. Because there's been times. Actually, there was one time in particular that really solidified it for me. It wasn't just a mental thing, because I ate something that I didn't even know had mayo on it until I tasted it, and I just gagged. I didn't know it was mayo at first. It was the first time I went to Japan, and we were at a theme park, and there was a little food place, and they had like pizzas and stuff, and it was like, oh, teriyaki chicken pizza. I was like, damn, that sounds really good. So I got that, and it had a mayo base, but then it had like the teriyaki sauce and chicken all on top of it and stuff. So you couldn't see the mayo. It was completely. So I went to eat it like thinking, yeah, teriyaki chicken flavor, wicked. And I ate it, chewing, and then the mayo hit, and I went, like just fully gagged. And I was like, what is that? Like thinking, what's on this pizza that I can't see? Like, there's something weird on there. Eventually worked out it was mayo on the base, and I just there's just a reflex as soon as I get that flavor.
So that was the first time you realised you didn't like mayo?
Well, no, that's what solidified it for me.
Oh, that was actually,
yeah. Because that's where I was like, is it just a mental thing? Like, do I just, like, because I know I'm eating mayo, I don't like it? Whereas that time I was not expecting it at all. The flavour hit me and just involuntary gag on it. And I was like, yeah, I can't do mayo. Cannot. Which sucks because, like, I love sushi. So much sushi has mayo on it. Also allergic to avocado.
Really?
Which really makes sushi hard for me.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
You really can't eat anything you like, can you?
Just onions, avocado, or mayo.
Yeah, that's the three main food groups.
Like, just give me meat, cheese, and sauce, and I'm happy. They're my three food groups.
I remember as a kid, you remind me as a kid when I used to go to Macca's, or McDonald's. I used to...
Mickey D's.
I used to order a cheeseburger with only meat, cheese, and sauce.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
When I was a kid, I didn't even do tomato sauce. I didn't do anything. I got meat and bun.
Meat and bun?
Meat and bun.
Not even any cheese?
No cheese.
So you're just getting a hamburger?
Yeah.
It's just sadness
wrapped
in a bun.
Wild, hey, I was having a good time.
Yeah, I'm glad somebody was.
Just eating my meat burger. Yeah, I just couldn't do sauce. It was, this weird sensory textures, flavours, like...
So, like tomato sauce, was that flavour or was that texture?
I think it was more just kid mentality.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, like, I don't like sauce. Like,
yeah.
Obviously now, it's not a problem. I fucking love heaps of sauce. It's just not mayo.
My sister hates tomato sauce, but loves tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
Hates tomato sauce.
American audience out there. The tomatoes.
She hates tomato sauce or ketchup, but loves tomatoes. I'm the opposite. I don't like tomatoes. I don't hate tomatoes. I can eat them, but if I have the choice, I won't. But I'm keen on tomato sauce.
Yeah, see, now we're leaning into the debate, the salad vegetable and roast vegetable debate.
Oh, for like your sides.
I mean, I don't do salads. Like, I just don't. I could eat them, but I'm not interested in them at all.
So you go to the pub and you get a chicken palmy.
Yep.
And
hold the salad.
Hold the salad.
You
don't let him bring it out. You just like no fucking salad.
Every time, no salad. Unless I forget, I just say no salad, extra gravy.
Okay. Yeah.
I know what I want.
If you had a choice between veg and salad.
Veg.
Are
you talking like roast veg or like even steamed?
You got three options: veg, salad, or nothing.
I'll go with the roast.
You go the roast?
Yeah. Roast potatoes, roast carrots.
I was actually going to say before.
Peas, corn.
I was going to say before. When it comes to vegetables, raw. I'm not a fan of cooked.
I'm not a fan.
I don't mind roast. I love roast potatoes.
The best potatoes are roast potatoes.
Pumpkin sweet potato, I can't stand. I used to like a bit of sweet potato, but something about as I got older, the taste is just being bitter. Like it's disgusting.
Right. Pumpkin. Just a side note on that fact. I know it's real mushy and everything. Is that a texture thing for you?
It used to be. I reckon when I was a kid it was, but then I had it for a little while. I used to love pumpkin soup.
Yep.
So I don't think it was a consistency thing. I think it was, or a flavour thing. I don't fucking know. Like, I used to love pumpkin soup, but I hated pumpkin.
Yeah, right. Anyway, what I was going to say is me and Aaron went out for dinner for our anniversary not long ago, and we went to somewhere up in the hills. like some bougie place that Aaron picked out,
Yeah.
like all the way up north somewhere. I think it was up north. It might have been east. I don't know. It was a fair drive.
Was that that way?
Yeah, but I got a lamb schnitzel, and it came with a big old wedge of roast pumpkin. It was fucking good, man.
Did it have the skin on it?
Yeah.
On the pumpkin?
Yeah, it had the skin on
Not
it.
the lamb?
No, it was all, not the lamb. But it was funny because like you could see out in the hills and there was all paddocks and there was lambs out. And I was like, I'm eating your mama.
It was a lamb. It wasn't a mother. You were eating their child.
True, yeah. Or someone's sibling.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, it was very weird. Sorry to all our vegetarians and vegans out there.
I can't eat lamb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it makes me sick.
Wow.
The smell of it cooking makes me sick.
Lamb's really lamb. Aussies love our lamb.
Yeah, you're not even Aussie.
Let's shut up. I'm Aussie. I'm raised Aussie.
Raised Aussie.
Half raised Aussie.
Yeah, you're grass-fed Aussie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't eat lamb. I just like I've eaten it before, and I was borderline choking it down.
Yeah, right.
Because I felt bad because a friend of mine went around their place, cooked it up, and I couldn't be in the kitchen.
Yeah,
Could not be in the kitchen. The smell just fucks me up.
Yeah, right.
Can't lamb.
So I can't do onion, you can't do lamb. I can't do avocado, you can't do pumpkin. And I can't do mayo and you can't do...
What condiment can't I do?
I was really hoping you just had something ready to fire out the barrel.
I love all condiments.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't think there's
I
any
love all condom mints.
condom mints.
Condom mints.
Some condom mints.
Fisherman's friend.
Minty spears. Fuck, I don't know. Condiments. There's not many I can't do. Like
No, they're all pretty good. I do pretty much all of them except any mayo-based condiments where the mayo comes forward.
yeah.
I did have...
So like garlic aioli. It's basically mayo with garlic in it.
yeah, I can't.
You can't?
No, because of the mayo flavour. There was Kewpie mayo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That because I got
Is that one of the weird bottles?
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't actually just had Kewpie mayo on its own, but I think that's what they put on.
Just get a spoonful of it, man.
Like because I just try and steer clear of mayo in general. Like it just throws me off a bit. But no, Kewpie mayo is what they put on a lot of like Japanese stuff, like fried chicken and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like they drizzle it on top. And I did get some fried chicken, didn't realise it had the mayo on it. Well, no, it didn't. And then they put it on it. I was like, you motherfuckers. Like, I'm looking at this delicious, crispy fried chicken. I was like, too late. And I was like, fuck, I'll eat around the mayo. I was like, you know what, I'll just try a bit. I couldn't even taste it at all. Like, there was no flavour to it. So I don't know if they were using some weird, dodgy shit from wherever I got that from. It was like a little... Like
it was just beige water.
yeah, it could have been. Nah, it was something, but I just couldn't. There was no mayo flavour to it, but there was no other flavour to it. All I could taste was the chicken. So maybe I can do Kewpie mayo, but I haven't really tested it or tried it.
We'll try that on the channel sometime.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm just not. I just think mayo, and I'm like, I know I don't like it, so I just don't want to even try it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, maybe cocktail onions on the list one day.
We'll check it on. You know, the one thing I really can't do, and this is definitely a texture thing, is the fat on like beef.
Yeah, okay.
And that sort
like
of stuff.
the gristly fat.
Yeah, the gristly fat and like pork fat and everything. I remember growing up, you know, for Christmas or whatever, my mum would make a like pork roast, and my sister was a fiend for the crackling.
Yeah.
Oh, the crackling, give me the crackling.
It's the best.
Fucking, what's so good about the crackling? And I tried it. I was like,
Yeah, it's crunchy, crispy, crackly goodness.
I think that was the taste of it. I was a really picky eater when I was a kid.
So I can't do mayo, you can't do crackle.
I can't do crackle or fat. Like bacon fat, if I can avoid it, I will. Otherwise, I'll stomach it. Otherwise, nah, just give me the pink bits.
And you thought I was weird about my onion thing.
That is weird.
The fat's weird.
No,
How do you eat meat without eating the fat?
Easy. Yum, 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 yum. It was processed. I don't know what's in it, and it's fine.
Half of
I love chicken, but I hate chicken on the bone. I think that's more of an effort thing though, because I'm lazy.
Chicken wings are amazing though.
Yeah, but it's like, I was like, I don't want to be like fucking...
You'd get in there, like caveman.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to think about what I'm eating. I just want to fucking eat it. I don't want to be like, no, I can't eat that. No, hang on, good chicken.
You have to think
Peel it off and then...
You just umbrella it. the gristle, the fat, you can't.
No, that's fine. There's no fat in chicken.
Well, there's like gristly bits in the joints of the wing.
Oh, that stuff makes me fucking gag.
You wouldn't have an umbrella or a wing then.
Yeah, but like a nugget or a tender, it's just. Oh, and I have swallowed a chicken nugget whole.
That reminds me of Little Nicky.
Oh yeah, Popeye's chicken's fucking awesome.
What's he say? Like,
He's just like, let the meat slide down your throat hole. Not you, not you. When he's like eating the rabbit.
Yeah. Man, what an underrated Adam Sandler film.
That's so good.
Like, when people go, oh, Adam Sandler, like, they think of, like, the hits, you know, Mr. Deeds, Big Daddy,
Happy
Anger
Gilmore.
Management, Happy Gilmore,
Yeah.
Billy Madison.
Yeah.
No one mentions Little Nicky. I'm like, I get it. It's not, like, his best movie, but it was
great.
It hits.
I reckon I've always said that Adam Sandler movies is a genre.
Yeah.
It's such a genre.
It's its own thing. But Little Nicky, like, I remember watching that probably when I shouldn't have been watching it.
Me too.
And it was just good. Like, yeah, I get it. I've watched it now, and it's not the best movie out there, but I still like it. I still find it entertaining.
I still like it, yeah.
Like, the whole opening scene where he's up on the branch, like, it's like, ooh, I don't know if that holds up in today's, like, economy.
Economy?
Just today's
Just today.
social
Economy.
Yeah, it's like it's a bit like yeah, okay.
So many things. Like you could make
Oh.
just about every movie that was
the
made
90s,
from the early
80s.
2000s
Oh yeah,
backwards. You could make
yeah.
now.
Nah, there's so many things.
But we'll get into that heated debate at another time.
I think it's wrap up time.
I think it's wrap up time.
Cool. It's been fun. Thanks for sticking around and watching us jabber on about the history of the tavern, foods we don't like,
We don't like.
and just a touch of Adam Sandler.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just to finish it off there. Thank you all. This has been the first episode of Over a Barrel. Hopefully it went well and there will be more.
Yeah,
Because I like drinking and talking shit with my friends.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can get some guests one day.
One day, if we ever make it.
Yeah. Well, good night, everyone.
Night!
Or whatever, morning,
Afternoon.
evening.
Good time zone.
Yeah, have a good time, zone.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.